by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
All right, welcome back as Nick Eddington kicks off to the Bulldogs to start this fourth quarter off. That's number 23, Tanner Ford, on the kickoff return. He gets all the way out to about the 35-yard line where the Bulldogs will start their first possession of this fourth quarter. They had a little momentum going on the last drive, kind of got stopped by a big penalty there, but had some positive things going on, Mike.
They did. They were knocking on the door. You know, they were getting deep into Panther territory, and the plays were executing. It was working. I just got to try to do it again.
Okay, let's see what they've got. They got Tanner Ford out to the left. Robert Spohr is spread out to the right. Starting quarterback Joey Stewart is back in the game for the Bulldogs. Cole Spencer was in motion. We've got some kind of delay here.
Oh,
yep, they got a little false start going.
False start.
Darn it. Yeah, not a good way to start off the drive.
No.
First and 10 is bad enough. First and 15. All right, so we're going to try this again. First and 15 for the Bulldogs. Looks like Coach Crocker wants a little bit of an explanation on what's going on. And here come the Bulldogs, trying to muster something up against a stingy Panther defense tonight. Stewart takes the pitch out to Cole Spencer, and not much going there as number 22, Isaac Brown, was all over that.
Yeah, not much space on that short side of the field for that screen pass.
Yeah, we forgot to do that when our lighting changed.
All right, so that is going to bring up, he got maybe a yard out of that, so it looks like 2nd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Again, we've got Spohr to the right and Spencer. Tanner Ford to the left. Stewart is going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's looking over the defense, takes it, pitches it out, gets it to Cole Spencer. Is caught, makes a nice little spin move, and good for about 4 or 5 yards. Looks like he's up to about the 38, maybe 39-yard line.
Uh-oh.
He's complaining of a little bit of a, he's got something going on. Looks like his calf, hopefully it's just a cramp.
Kind of had the look of a cramp situation, and he's in a lot of pain, and those hurt like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would be a fortunate thing if it's just a cramp.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool night tonight. You know, the nights have been getting a little bit cooler. You can tell fall is right around the corner.
Yep, some of the vegetation is changing a little bit, and I was actually in the UP today before this game, and up there you can see it a little bit more, obviously, but even down here, and the apples are falling from the trees. The summer's not long for this world.
Yeah, the big fish are going to end up entering the streams here pretty soon.
Yep.
I'm sure some of them are already in there.
I'm thinking they're probably making their move.
I can try and verify that for you if I need to.
Yeah, I do count on you for that.
All right, well, looks like Cole is up on his feet. He's going to have to sit out at least one play, but he is walking off on his own power, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah, the way they were working on him, it definitely looked like a cramp situation. If somebody's got a wrenched knee, they don't grab your leg and start doing those sorts of maneuvers to it.
Of course, maybe he just needs a break. I think he's been out there for every play tonight.
Boy, he's been a workhorse, and he looks like he's been out there too.
Yeah, I've done that out on the hockey rink. I've taken a penalty just so I can go and sit down and get a break. All right, here we go. We got 3rd down, about 6 for the Bulldogs. They're looking to get a first down and get into Panther territory. Joey Stewart takes a snap. He's looking. He's got it out to sprawling number 12, Dalton Sable, but just out of his reach. And that one falls incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for Mesick.
You know, interestingly, last year with the Bulldogs, there were some games where they just couldn't seem to get it in drive, sometimes for the whole first half. But when they would start to go to the air, their whole game would turn around.
Yeah.
And it's, this is a different game tonight, obviously, but you can see that. They're throwing the ball, and it's starting to at least give them something to work from, to build on.
Yeah, and I think, the key, if they can get a little bit of time, if they can give Joey a little bit of time back there, he's got a good arm. He can hit the receivers. But the front line for the Panthers, they've got good size, they've got good speed, and Mesick's front line has had a little trouble handling them tonight. Okay, so here comes Kyle Clough to boot this one away. We'll see what he's got in store. Well, it's a fake punt. Salter, it is Salter that took the snap, wasn't able to get around the corner, brought down at about the 38-yard line, and they are going to turn the ball over to the Panthers on downs.
Nothing wrong with trying that, though.
No, it's nice to have that in your playbook.
Yep.
You might need it a little bit later when you're in a closer, tighter game. So it's a good play by Coach Josh Crocker to see how that one worked out in game situation.
Absolutely. Now, before the Panthers take over here, let's talk about the people that helped this production to happen.
Absolutely.
And there's a little pressure there, too, sometimes to get this to work. But our director, Heather Stilson, on replay and graphics, we have Jacob Owens. On our cameras, we have Remington Hernandez, Kaylee Buck, and Rain Johnson-Hill.
All right, they're doing a fine job.
Yeah, we appreciate their efforts here tonight.
I'm sure they're more glad than anybody that it's not raining anymore.
Yeah, it's turned into a nice night.
That sounds like the button sticking.
Bobbled snap.
All right, so that was a bobbled snap on that first attempt on first down for the Panthers. It's going to bring up a second down and 10.
Zoom in. But you can manually zoom
The
out.
running clock has made the second half go much quicker.
Yes, it has. There's, 6:35 left.
Yeah,
That's Jimmy Story in there taking the snap from underneath the center. Hands it off to Isaac Brown. Brown finds a little bit of running room. He's all the way into.
Around the ball carrier.
Looks like he got down to just inside the 25-yard line to maybe the 24. And a first down for the Panthers.
That'll be another first down.
I tell you what, these Panther backs, if they're up front, can just spring a hole for them. They know what to do from there. They march the ball up the field quickly.
Okay, so Mesick looking to try to keep them to 62. Panthers probably have other ideas, of course. Jimmy Story, their starting quarterback, back in there. Got Isaac Brown and look like Luke Batho in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off to Isaac Brown. He is over just to the 20. Looked like he got about 5 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he's a nice little addition to their backfield. Yeah, Lamoth, obviously, and
played a little quarterback tonight.
Yep, and Bush obviously have carried a lot of the load for the rushing, but he looks like he's of the same caliber with speed, quickness.
Well, they've got a good mix out there.
He's a little bit smaller too, and sometimes you're harder to see.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We've got second down and about 5 for the Panthers. Story takes this one under center. They're trying to chew up as much time as they can between plays.
Have they had a fourth down this game?
That's a good question because I don't remember of one. That's Isaac Brown making his way. He's close to a first down.
Brown with the carry.
And referee Jan Valaquette is saying that that is definitely a first down.
Number 16,
and keep that clock rolling.
Stop. Ball spotted inside the 20. First down.
Again, Panthers trying to chew up as much time as they can for each play. At this point, not sure they really have any intention on trying to score again. They're just wanting to run this one out and head back to the UP. They got a long drive tonight.
Yes, they do. Well, the construction will be hopefully on the skids.
All right, we've got about 3:40 left in this final fourth quarter tonight. Panthers up 62-0 on the Bulldogs. And we've got Jimmy Story under center taking the snap. He takes a snap, hands it off to Batho. Batho is across the line. Might have got a couple before he was brought down by, looked like big number 60. And that
2 yards on the play, second down.
Well, getting a lot of time between these plays here, Jeff. Let's mention how you could get a copy of these DVDs. If you go to cctv-cadillac.org or mynews26.com, DVDs are available. Single games, box sets of entire season for certain schools. So want everybody to know that those are available and that those can be a nice keepsake.
Yeah, you betcha, and that helps fund the program.
It does.
Okay, so here we go. We've got looks like a 2nd and about 8 for the Pickford Panthers. Just over 2:30 left in the game. That's Isaac Brown looking for running room. Look like big number 60.
Around the ball carrier, down to the 5-yard line.
That is Ethan Klein. I originally had him as number 79, and that was a change.
Okay.
He's wearing number 60 tonight. All right, so we're just over 2 minutes. How about our sponsors one last time tonight, Mike?
Absolutely. We're presented by Munson Healthcare, Cadillac Hospital, Wolverine Power Cooperative, and Great Lakes Energy, Fox Motors of Cadillac, LC Materials, Northern Exposure Campground, Pizza Plus of Cadillac, and Cadillac Tire.
All right, thank you very much for their support. Try to get out and spend some money at those businesses.
Absolutely.
All right, so the Panthers are going to actually they took a timeout here. Going to get a little strategy going for the last minute and a half of the game. That's going to give Mesick a chance to get a little defensive strategy going themselves. All right, so things are winding down here. We've got about a minute, just over a minute left. This could possibly, with the timeout, take it down to the end of the game. So it's probably a good call by the coach so he doesn't have to run any more plays. They certainly don't want to run anything up.
No, we don't need anybody getting hurt at this point.
And they don't need any more points on the board, that's for sure. So I think they're just about ready to put this one in the books.
Pickford can look forward to their matchup with Engadine next week, and the Bulldogs will be hosting Forest Area, it sounds like. So got their first taste of live action here.
All right, and we will not be broadcasting next Friday. I believe there's going to be 2 Thursday games next week. It's Lake City versus Lakeview in Lake City. And there's also McBain, which is going to be hosting Morley Stanwood, I believe. So there's a doubleheader next Thursday night and no game on Friday. And most of the schools, I believe, will be getting these 2 games in before they start school.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah. It's becoming a bit of a mix. Some schools are starting before Labor Day, and many are still starting after. So.
Okay, so as the time winds down on that timeout, that is going to put this one in the books. We've got a final score tonight with the Pickford Panthers 62 and the Mesick Bulldogs nothing. I'm Jeff Castillo, and this is Mike Redman along with me. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be back in just a moment for post-game show.
6 o'clock. The game is against Fulton Middleton.